Here at Gold Hair Collection, we recommend oiling your topper once every 7 wears. So for example, if you wore your hair topper every day, you would put 1 pump of oil over your hands and rub that oil onto the piece once every 7 wears. If you wore it every day, you'd do it say on every Sunday, and the purpose of that is to hydrate the topper. It just keeps it feeling and looking smooth and falling like human hair. As it is human hair, it doesn't get any nutrients and oil from the scalp like our hair gets from our scalp. Usually it's unwanted because it's oily, but with the toppers they can dry out because they don't have a scalp, they've got no skin. They're just attached now to the mesh base or the silk base. So we recommend you be very diligent with oiling them regularly. That way they're going to stay looking nice and healthy and they'll feel really good for a long time. Tell us about your moisturising journey, Debbie.
Okay, so with my first topper, which I still have and I've had for 4 years, I was really good at getting the moisture into it, and I would do it once a week, and it's held up really, really well. I still have it. I'm not wearing it at the moment because I'm going a little bit longer. Then I got another piece. I wanted much thicker hair, which is still doing okay. And then I got another piece after that, and I got really, really sort of slack with putting the oil into it. And I did it very, very rarely, and I can really notice the difference in the hair is drier, and now I'm putting the oil into it, but it's not absorbing it like the piece that I did it to all the time. So my recommendation is, and with this new one I do it once a week because I wear it every day, I make sure that I get that oil into it. I don't put too much in because I don't like to wash the topper too much. So I pump in a bit and I just sort of get it through, and so far so good. It's holding up really well for me.
So if you had a long piece, you could imagine that that's how long it would take for that piece to grow out, possibly years. Then it becomes lightened. If it's a lightened piece, you're gonna sacrifice more condition with a lightened piece because it's been bleached and it's long. So you might use extra oil, you might choose to do 2 pumps, or you might do it twice a week. With a dark piece, it hasn't been lightened, so it's not gonna need as much oiling as often. So anytime that you lighten hair, you sacrifice condition. So if you feel as though it is a little dry, because the texture of it will always be rougher than hair that is not lightened, or bleached is another word, then you can oil it more often. That's totally okay. Because they're not attached to a scalp, our scalp gives our hair our oils from the scalp down, whereas with these they only get what we give them. So we recommend you be very diligent with this process. Make sure that you oil it regularly because that's really the only maintenance that's involved with your hair topper.
Nice and easy.